That's entirely true. Just because you know the destination doesn't mean that the journey won't be great. So, wisdom. Nuggets of wisdom deep in my soul.
Wisdom nugs.
Goddamn.
The McWisdom.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I hate you. For our film review this episode, it's our horror week for the month, and we'll be taking a look at a 2019 film that was basically a black comedy horror thriller directed by Betinelli-Olpin and Gillett. So when this film first came out, I was actually pretty keen to see it, I'll be honest with you.
It gave me a Get Out kind of vibe, except instead of a racially charged psychological thriller, it's more of a black comedy. It seems to be going heavier on the gore.
More of a slasher.
Yeah.
Sure.
But
sure.
like funny slasher.
Yeah.
Almost 80s slasher.
When I saw the trailer, I first thought it was Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Turns out I was wrong. However, the actress is Samara Weaving, and I haven't really come across her before, so I don't know how she's going to be, but she looked good in the trailer.
Yeah, no, it looked really good. They all looked great, to be honest.
For sure. We've also got Andie Macdowell and Adam Brody in this. Adam Brody, I last saw in Shazam. Andie Macdowell I haven't seen for a while, but she was a big deal.
Who was he in Shazam?
Freddy, adult Freddy.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking A.
Yeah.
Claw.
Yeah.
My only concern going into this is that it looks like maybe it's a bit predictable. They tossed a lot into the trailer and it just seems like family's satanic or something or other.
Well, I feel like they made a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
For
their
18
success.
I'm smarter than the devil! I'm smarter than the devil!
And that's why they're going to try and sacrifice her.
Yeah, it's to save the family's continued wealth.
Yeah.
Or something. So it could be predictable, but I actually thought that it looked like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even if it is predictable, it doesn't mean it's not going to be fun.
That's entirely true. Just because you know the destination doesn't mean that the journey won't be great. So, wisdom. Nuggets of wisdom deep in my soul.
Wisdom nugs.
Goddamn.
The McWisdom.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I hate you.
But you couldn't get anyone else to do this channel with you.
Yeah, you were my last choice, buddy.
So here I am.
Co-host by default.
Oh yeah!
So this movie looks good. We're gonna enjoy it. Hopefully, we'll see if this is a movie that it matters whether you're gonna get the spoilers or not. We'll let you know how we feel.
Yeah.
Obviously, we always do.
We'll clue you in before we get into the meat of it.
Into the spoiler zone, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah. As always, it's been Sam.
Stuff.
We're the Movie Budz.
Not golden Captain America.
Cap keeps us safe.
Yeah. He protects our freedom.
So this movie, I have some feelings about it. Most of them are pretty positive.
Pretty awesome, really.
Yeah.
It's just about a bride who marries into this family who have a deal with the devil that anytime someone joins the family, they pick a game to play. But if you pick hide and seek, then you gotta die. You gotta be sacrificed to the devil for them to keep up their bargain with him to gain all this wealth. And that was a good time. That was fun as hell.
Absolutely. I thought Samara Weaving did a great job with her role.
Yeah, killed it.
Fuck your fucking family!
She was relaxed and fun and lighthearted early on, and when it all hits her, she has actual shock.
Yeah, it's not just instantaneous panic mode.
She's sitting there for a good 20 seconds or so,
Yeah.
just staring, blank face, like what is happening right now?
Actual shock.
Yeah, she's
What
in-
would really happen if you saw someone murdered in front of you?
And I kind of like how her character doesn't really go full badass at any point for the most part. She's kind of just surviving skin of her teeth style.
Oh yeah.
And she has a few moments of badassery, but for the most part, it's just one moment of insanity to the next. Like, how am I still here?
In a really believable way as well. It wasn't any of that bad horror movie trope where they're just running into stupid decisions one after another. Pretty much everything she was doing, I was like, yeah, fair enough.
Makes sense.
Or any little thing that was
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe she should have picked up that weapon or something, easily attributed as a stress of the moment, panic mode, survival mode kind of thing.
I feel like in most horror movies, when they make those decisions, it's just like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
In this one, you're like, that was a rough choice, but I get it.
Who
Panther shirt. Puma shirt. Panther shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
I next want to talk about Adam Brody. I thought was fantastic. His weary resignation to his role within the family, I thought was fantastically played. Andie Macdowell, I think, really sold me on her character as well, because there was nuance, there was depth, and there was layers to her performance. And that's not really surprising from Andie Macdowell. She's been known to be a good actor for a very, very long time.
But that's what I liked about all of the characters. I mean, maybe except for the aunt, who was actually just a crazy Satanist.
A little insane.
But for most of all the rest of them, there were more layers to it. It was either reluctance, or I'm just in it for the money, I don't really care too much, but oh well, I guess we're killing someone.
Most of the reasoning felt real.
Yeah, it felt human.
For sure.
It was really built on human mistakes and emotions.
Fine, I'll let go and swim around in the slurm and drink as much as I want. Help! I can't swim!
I think that's what made it so engaging.
And even the husband of the sister, you know,
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
who was previously married into the family already, I found it really realistic that he gets this big ass crossbow and he's like, so how do I use this? And then he literally goes, hides, sits down with his phone and looks up a tutorial of how to hunt with a crossbow. And you're like, yeah, that makes sense. I'd be there too. Just little touches. I think. Another little touch was the games at the very start of the movie when you're coming into it, and the games in the background kind of give you hints as to what the movie is and how it's playing out.
It's like danger, covenant on these boxes as it's like panning across them.
Yeah.
It's just, okay, we get it. That's it, you're getting that. Yeah. But that's the kind of stuff that really did make me feel like, oh yeah, this kind of has the feel of an 80s movie. It felt almost like a fantasy movie with the way that everything played out.
You know what? It even had a bit of a Gremlins type of vibe with the supernatural elements of it.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
The old school mysticism.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Yep, definitely.
I thought the music was well used. Every time there was serious moments of tension where they wanted you to be on the edge of your seat, the music pulls you forward. You really were, at many points, just feeling that stress and tension.
Oh, my heart's still going.
Absolutely.
I loved that as well. They didn't rely on jump scares.
No, it was more build-up tension scares for sure.
Build-up tension and gore. This family is all about human sacrifice. There's a really gory history going on here, and they don't shy away from it.
And everyone's involved, including the young children, one of which fucking shoots her.
Through the head. Through it. And then after he shoots her, she clocks it out.
Decks him in the face.
And I was so satisfied. I was like, yes!
Yes! Yes!
Yes! Thank you for not shying away from that.
Absolutely love that, yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't expect everything that happens in the movie. There was one point I remember you were saying near the end, he's gonna turn on her. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think he is. And then he did, and I was a little bit heartbroken. I'll be honest with you. Made that decision, I was like, bro.
Just my weave has been snatched. I saw that coming because they set it up very carefully, which I thought was so good throughout the entire movie. That's why everything felt so believable. Anytime they wanted to have something happen later, they made sure to clear the way for it, to lay down the groundwork.
They set that up, and that moment where he's hovering over her with the knife and he says,
Hail Satan!
and I was like, oh man.
Yeah. Before everybody explodes.
Yeah.
That was so good.
I love that.
There was like a pause when they realized that it was dawn and that they ran out of time to make the sacrifice. They thought that, oh, it's all bush. And then one of them explodes. And then another one explodes. Literally.
And that's another tie into that 80s style of horror movie making where they have those ridiculous moments where you're just like...
Yeah, it was a moment that they were like, you know what? I just want to see that. You remember that bit from Watchmen where Dr. Manhattan would blow people up?
Oh yeah.
I just want to do that.
And that was something that they did well, was adding the black comedy elements throughout this.
And the humor was good.
I very much think that they played more on the thriller and black comedy elements than the horror of it all, but I feel like they did a pretty good job.
And it never took you out of it. It never made you feel like, oh, well, now it's not scary anymore, or now it's not suspenseful anymore because this joke is just totally light in the mood. It's like, no, it was grim humor. Oh, that's pretty much all I've got to say.
I feel like that too.
It was short, sweet, bloody, and simple.
Yeah,
and I'll give it a
fantastic
huge
movie.
recommendation.
Subscribe, send us some love. We'd appreciate the support. We're trying to slay the YouTube algorithm, as it were. Until next time, it's been Sam
Stuff.
with the Movie Budz.
Catch you later.